Hey guys, so there's always new features coming to JavaScript, and in 2021 we've actually gotten some new logical operators. I wanted to make a quick video just showing how you can start taking advantage of those now. So the three new operators we're taking a look at today all have ways of cleaning up the code examples on the right here. So these are very common JavaScript patterns where we're basically doing some sort of checking around a variable before we modify that variable. So let's look at how we can clean these up with the new JavaScript operators that were introduced this year. So let's say we've already initialized our variable at 1. We want to check and make sure our variable has a truthy value, and if it does, we want to assign the variable to have a value of 3. Here's how we do that with the new JavaScript operators. So you can see here that this new syntax gives us a much more condensed and clean view of the code. And if we go ahead and call A again, we can see that, yep, the value's been updated to 3. Another pattern we can clean up is checking if a variable has a falsy value. In this example, we'll initialize variable A at 0, which is a falsy value in JavaScript. I can condense the 3 lines of code on the right to simply say, so because A was initialized to be a falsy value, when this logical operator was executed, A was assigned to 3, and we can check that by running A again and seeing the output there in the console. The last case was a really good example of why it's important to understand falsy values in JavaScript. There may be cases where we do want to incorporate that 0 value into a valid case to match against our conditional statement. So here's how we do that. Again, we'll go ahead and initialize A at 0. And for this example, all we need to do to condense the code on the right is this. Now, before I hit enter, I just want to recap what we're expecting to happen. A has been initialized at a falsy value of 0. But in this statement, we're not checking if the value is falsy. We're checking if it's null or undefined. Since A is a falsy value, but not a null or undefined value, we don't expect this code to execute. So the variable A should still be assigned to the value of 0. And that's all. These new operators are really easy to use, so I hope this is helpful to you in writing cleaner, more organized code. That's all for today. If you like this video, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.